Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. So I am Steph Barron and today I am going to be doing another little hair tutorial for you all. So this one, how are you liking my dark root also? I am loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. So yeah, I decided to go dark, not dark, dark root. So you can see that in my other tutorial. I did that because my hair was knackered and I needed it to be good again. So hopefully with time, it'll be brand new. So in the meantime, let's rock on with this tutorial. So today I am doing a little bit of a review on Primark's 2-in-1 straightening and curling tongs. So yes, these are £10 salon finish straighten or curl, it says on the packaging, and it is a 55 watt Primark ceramic coated plates, lockable handle and 180 degrees. 2-in-1 straightening and curling. So yeah, £10 is an absolute bargain for a set of straighteners and like a curler. Like an absolute bargain. So yeah, this is it. So it's actually quite nifty that, let me see, I don't actually know how to work this or open this. Aha, right, okay. So when it's closed, it's got this little button here that then opens. So when it's closed, that's when you've got your tong. So you can obviously wrap that around like this, and you've got your tong. This is actually a very clever design for £10, like actually very clever design. And then, so you ping this open, and then you've got your straighteners. So you can do that and straighten. Now that is such a clever design. I just did not think it was going to be like that, but yeah, very clever. They look really nice because they've got like the gold, rose gold plates. They've got like nice sort of, it's almost like rubbery plastic, and then they've got your plug. So really, I don't know how we can go wrong with these, and I just feel like we may as well curl them. I am going to curl them, but I'm going to curl them with like the straightener style. So like, I don't want it to be like, this is more being done with like a tong and it's like a bouncy blow, whereas I want to make it more sort of like sharp. So I am going to do it with like the straightener style, but yeah, let's get started and we'll see how these are. Because the mirror is behind me, I need to use that part of the camera to see what I'm doing. So I'm not going to be looking here, I'm going to be looking there. So don't mind me. Let's get these cranked open and let's see what we're working with. So take off all the little plastic seals. Toss them on the ground, plug them in, this is them off, and that is them on. So yeah, we'll see how long it takes for them to get hot. Oh, they're getting hot. I can still touch them, but they're getting hot. Right, so I think they're getting quite hot. I think they maybe take like a good 30 seconds to a minute to heat up. I mean, these are hot enough. So I'm just going to be taking a small section of my hair. Oh, it's caught underneath here. Taking a small section of my hair and going in with the straightener, because I'm going to be using the straightening part. There is a little, in fact, I'll take this off. There's a sort of a little groove at the end, which is perfect for holding, to be able to spin it round. So the design is actually perfect. Well done, Primark. Well done, Primark. So yeah, oh, why am I keeping on getting caught underneath there? So I'm just going to be turning this around and then bringing it down with my straightener curl. I mean, it doesn't feel like it's got great grip. Okay, that is, I mean, it's got curl at the bottom, but it's not really curled at the top. So let's try this again. Maybe it just wasn't hot enough. Yeah, that's better. That's more like it. Okay. So because I have got these tiny little short bits at the front, definitely should not curl that bit. So this is what happens when you can't see what you're doing. Because I'm using a tiny little camera lens. Right, let me just spin around for a sec. Okay, so I'm going to take my next section. I'm just going to take a slightly thicker section than I did before, and I'm not going to go as high. I'm just going to turn it again. Oh. Just going to turn it again. And I'm actually just going to wind this up so that it's getting all round hotness. I mean, the iron is hot, but it's not that hot. So I think in comparison to a GHD one, which goes up to like 240 degrees, which actually probably is too hot for your hair, and at 180 degrees, 150 degrees is actually probably adequate. But when you're used to such a high heated tong that does it so quickly, this is maybe just a little bit slower. But I mean, it's not bad. We've got curls anyway. Just going to take my third section. So I'm just making my way round the back of my hair and still twisting it round, holding on to the little clip at the end or the little indent at the end and pulling it down. Oh, I'm losing that bit when I should really be turning it up. Just burned myself so badly. Oh my god, on the thumb I just pressed that and just put it right on. So that is a tip, be careful when you're doing this. This is because I can't see and I don't have a mirror. I'm just going to face this way and do it this way. No, I can't. Now my thumb is burning. Okay, so this bit of my thumb went onto that bit of the plate. Oh, it's actually stinging so bad. My hair burns so bad. Ah! Oh my god. Either do I go on? Yeah, go on. Oh my god, my thumb. Oh. Okay, so I would say it is quite difficult to maneuver with these. And I'm pretty good. This front bit. I'm pretty good because I am a hairdresser, so I'm used to like having the knack with it, but they are quite hard to like, you have to have like a good amount of pressure to be able to like twist them. But this is my first time using it and I don't have a mirror, so, and I'm using the camera lens, so that's probably making them a little bit harder. Also, I would say if you're not quick enough with your movement, then they're quite liney, so they'll leave like indents in your hair. So I might have made an indent. It's not that bad, but this has got a couple of like little indentations in the hair where really it should be smooth. But I mean, once we brush it out, it probably isn't going to be that noticeable, but for somebody who's maybe not as experienced, you might end up with a lot of liney curls instead of actual curls. So that is something to also take into consideration. I mean, again, this is the first time I'm using this. I also don't have a mirror. If I'm doing it in front of the mirror, I can sort of judge how much I'm pulling it down, I can judge my speed, I can judge, you know, which way I'm going to hold it. Whereas when I can't see, it's so much harder because you're trying to guess where it's going. So I've only got a couple more sections left, 2 or 3 sections left. Yeah, so as I've gone round now, I feel like I'm getting much more of the hang of it, and this is now not even really having a mirror to look at and just doing it with the camera lens. So they definitely are getting much easier to use, and I'm getting much more of a hang of it, how to do it. So guys, this is my final result from the Primark 2-in-1 straighteners and tongs, and to be honest, I am absolutely over the moon with the results. Like, I think it looks so good. They are like, it looks amazing how it's curled and everything, but I'm actually thinking, I think I maybe did use it wrong. So obviously this is how it's meant to be used as a tong, and you're meant to curl it, wrap it round, and that's how you're going to use it as a tong. And then as a straightener, you're going to use the seal again and pop it open and then straighten it like that, whereas I was using it like a typical straightener where you would curl it round, and now I'm thinking actually I shouldn't have done that. That's probably why I burnt myself and why I've now got a throbbing thumb. So what to do with these is stick to the tong with wrapping it around like this when it's straight, and then stick to just using the straightener like that. So I am going to make another tutorial where I'm going to use the straightening part, but this is obviously the curl from the curl 2-in-1, the tong. It looks really good, it is super curly, and I'm over the moon with it, and I think it's a bargain for £10. So Primark, you have done us proud. So yeah, you can set off and get your little straightener. They have 3 different types. So they have a tong on its own, they have the straightener on its own, or you can get the 2-in-1, which is that one there. So yeah, feel free to ask me any questions, or if you want to see any more tutorials. I'm hoping to make weekly tutorials. No, I'm not making weekly tutorials. I am hopefully going to be making tutorials weekly. So yeah, stay tuned if you want to see any more weekly tutorials.